And based on our analysis, what we are facing in Katsina is what is called community banditry. Community banditry in the sense that members of the community connive with the armed bandits, invite them, serve as their informants, which by implication is giving credence to the instance we are having now. But to be on top of the situation, we decided to evolve community-based approach. That was the essence of the recruitment of the vigilantes we are making, and it's making serious impact in the security management of the state. On the aggregate, even last week, we made research imperatives, and it has shown that the banditry in the state has dropped drastically in comparison to our neighbors. You can verify from your correspondence and the other media reportages. The current incident we're having, as I said, are isolated cases which should be expected, but we're being more proactive. And the essence of the engagement of these vigilantes is because every crime has a local content. Since members of these vigilantes are from the local communities, they help our security agencies with local intelligence, and they guide them in their operations. Because as you rightly observe, the security agencies cannot be everywhere. And the areas where having these isolated attacks, we are giving more attention to them in trying to isolate those incidents. And it is gratifying also to note that the bandits themselves haven't realized the fact that their actions are not productive any longer, are laying down their arms, are reaching out for peace. And these measures were taken are based on reality on ground. Most of them have realized that banditry doesn't pay. So it's better for them to lay down their arms, embrace peace, which is agreeable to both terms. Our current approach is very simple. We are not incentivizing criminality. If you agree to come down and lay your arms and be part of the peace-building process, you are welcome. Because every situation, every battle ends at the round table. So we have realized that the need to expand the peace process, let them realize the actions by the government are not punitive, but reformative.
Over whether the federal government had given Katsina State approval to equip its security outfit with sophisticated arms like the AK-47. I know at a point the state government denied that it had gotten permission to equip the vigilantes with such. But you also released a statement saying that about 600 vigilante guards have been trained in the use of sophisticated weapons, including AK-47. So I'd just like your clarification. Do you have the approval? Are you still seeking the approval so that these vigilante guards can be equipped with sophisticated weapons?
You know, security issues are not discussed at the market square on media platforms like that. But for clarification, let me inform you that the training we gave our vigilantes was based on reality on ground. How do you get me? We have trained them to use pump action machine, but they need to be trained on the use of AK-47 because that's the weapon the criminals are using. So if they don't know how to dismantle, how to disarm the criminal elements, tell me how they can succeed. So the controversy is not necessary. What I expected anybody that is feeling Katsina is not doing the right thing is to be humble enough to come and ask us the imperatives of what we are doing. It's not something of that will generate controversy. There is no need for that. Security affects everybody. And let me be frank with anybody that's ready to listen and be humble enough. What we did in Katsina, we did not create separate militia. We built our system on the existing vigilante group of Nigeria that is registered by law and that has branches everywhere in Nigeria. We do not recruit people freshly and arm them as our own militia. No. We build the structure based on the existing vigilante group of Nigeria, ask them to liaise with the security forces, and the recruitment process was done with the supervision, with the contribution of all the security agencies in the state. It's not something that we have decided to recruit people differently, arm them. No. And let me be more clearer here. We do not procure arms for the vigilantes. We procure arms through due process for the police to give to the vigilantes. We don't give people arms anyhow. These civilians that are being trained are being used by security forces, and the arms we procure are given to the security forces to give to them whenever there's need for operation. So people should understand the dynamics of what we are doing, not just to come to the media and start making noise that is unnecessary. This security issue affects everybody, affects all of us. So we should harmonize our approach. Let people be humble enough to ask us, how did we achieve this feat? So that all we can team up together and serve the same country. We should not politicize the issue of security and start making noise that is not necessary. We did not arm our vigilantes with AK-47. What we did is we procured pump action machine for the police to give to the vigilantes whenever they're going for the operation. Simple.